and the gorgeous SoFi Stadium in the Los Angeles suburb of Inglewood. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Carolina Panthers and the Los Angeles Chargers.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off.
Alongside Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico, and this is Ryan Fitzgerald. He's got the ball on the tee. And off we go from SoFi. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Run!
On play action now, Herbert. That's complete. It's Matt McConkey. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
It's a gain of 21.
That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
First down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
On play action, now Herbert. Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. Picked off by the linebacker, Travis Wallace.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike. They've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
They'll run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Brooks. And a good one here on the ground across midfield. Let's give him 9 for the carry. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second and 1. The first carry now for Rico Dowdle. And he'll work forward for a yard, but that's all he needed. This is going to be a first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good one. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points. So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11. Again, it is Brooks. Maybe a couple there. It's third down.
A 3-yard pickup, and it's third down.
Out of the shotgun, Young. Out to his right, and that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
On fourth down, Young. That's going to be caught.
Well, that was a disaster. I like the call. I like going for it on fourth down. Give your offense a chance to extend this drive and maintain possession, but after going the wrong way, now they're going to have to watch the other team take over after failing to move the chains.
They'll run, and here's Amarian Hampton. And let's give him about 4 on that one. E.J. Reader, as usual, from that interior spot with the play.
It's now second and 6.
From the 44-yard line, here's second and 6.
Ready.
Another run here with Hampton. And they're going to work this down inside the 40's line. A gain there of 11. And the Chargers have the first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
No play fake. Herbert. This one intercepted. Picked off by Dane Belton. And the Panthers are going to get it back here just past the 35.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now. Like, he just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
Well, this play, Mike, is clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
From the gun, it's Young. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Hampton. He'll work his way forward for the 3-yard. Micah McFadden, the linebacker, there on the tackle. Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 7. They'll go again with Hampton, and not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Now for the third time in the first quarter, he's been intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Trevin Wallace.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping.
That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. Teteroa McMillan was the intended receiver. And it'll be second down. Here's a carry for Dowdle. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down.
For the field goal. A 49-yard attempt.
No issues there. This one is good. And the Panthers are out to an early 3-0 lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Set. Ready, go.
This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Trevin Wallace in on the tackle.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 6. Shotgun now for Herbert. Now a ball deep, middle of the field, and he will score. Matt McCarthy, a down target. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
Cameron Dicker for the extra point.
Dicker is good with the extra point. Chargers move out to a 7-3 lead.
Panthers 3.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. On the return, here's Xavier Leggett. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Ready, break. Set, ready.
On the ground, it's Dowdle. And he'll move this forward out to the 29-yard line. Tarheed still there for the stop.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Ready, set.
Here's 2nd and 6.
Watch out now. 50 Fury. Ready. Ready.
Young gonna give it to Brooks. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Loss of 2 yards.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. It just, he never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
Short one there, caught by Tremble. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
On the set.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
Set.
To throw is Young. To the right side, he finds McMillan. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
That's to the end zone, where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
To 2nd and 10.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Yep, ready.
On 2nd down, Young. Quick throw, taken in, and they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A 3-yard gain.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That non-verbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Down, ready.
Back to throw, Young. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
I can tell you from experience, Mike, that is going to be on his mind the rest of the week. It's one thing to drop a ball. That's going to happen every now and then. But when you do it, it takes takes away a touchdown. Man, that stings. So we can talk short-term memory all we want. I can promise you, this guy, he's hoping to get another shot at it.
Off-balance throw. It's complete. And to be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. Panthers football to begin this second quarter as they go to work on 1st and goal.
Got it.
To throw, Young. He's got it at the 3. To the goal line and in. Teteroa McMillan. Touchdown, Panthers. The PAT up and good. Panthers are on top. It's now 10-7. Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. The dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Fake the handoff. Now Herbert. He'll air it out down the middle. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
So it's a 3-deep zone here, so they call that cover 3 defense. So what they're going to have is they're going to have a center fielder. He's going to be in the middle of the field, and it's his job that on the quarterback's throw, he has to be able to break and play that entire middle third of the defense. So you got to have the right guy back there, not only with the instincts, but then the speed and the ball skills to go make a play on the ball.
And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Herbert looking to throw on 3rd and 2. He gets this one complete to Johnston. And it looks like he's going to have a 1st down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here's Hampton. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
2nd and a yard.
Set. Let's go, let's go. Home troops right. 59. Set.
On the give, here's Hampton. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Great job here defensively, Mike. Make them snap the ball again. 2nd and 1, they're not conceding anything. Make it 3rd and 1, and see if your defense can come up again with a stop for no gain.
Herbert going to try to throw on 3rd down. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Here we go, set.
He'll send the receiver in motion to the left.
Set.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Tuipulotu getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Here's Young. His tight end Trimble over the middle. Well, they'll get some of the sack yards back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. And he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right 3rd. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
From the 1, 2nd and goal.
Watch out now. 50 series. Here we go. Ready?
Brooks trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he is going to come up short.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
52 down.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Teteroa McMillan. Touchdown, Carolina. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the 1st half. The extra point is good. And the Panthers will get out in front 17-7. Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. Hardman now to return it. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Play action now. It's Herbert. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Nick Scorton in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. Bang, bang, bang. Baylor Tiger. Go. Home troops right. Hey, go lion. Crowd right. Go.
From the gun, it's Herbert. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jermaine Pratt. And he's going to be taken down, but it's a quick change situation. He has set his offense up with 1st and goal. Here's a run. And he will score! Rico Dowdle. Touchdown, Panthers. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. The extra point is good. Panthers up their lead. It's now 24-7. Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. Hardman now to return it. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Set. Ready.
A give, and here comes Hampton. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And he will go all the way. Omarion Hampton. Touchdown, LA. Kicker now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Chargers back within 10. It's now 24-14. After touchdown, here's Ticker out to send this one away. We get on the return. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
41-yard line.
Ready.
On play action, Young flush to his right. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Forced to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. It was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. 13 yards on the catch there. It's good for a Panther first down.
A gain of 13 yards. And a Panther first down.
Come on, set. 10 black. Ready?
Look at play action with Young. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Ready.
2nd and 10. Now Young. That's into the hands of McMillan on the slant. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. A big half continues. Already 2 touchdowns on the score sheet. And here, this grab gets him a first down.
Here we go. Set. Set.
Out of the shotgun. Young. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the air, it's Young. This one to the tight end, Tremble. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. 11 yards on the pass there. It's a Carolina first down. Here's a handoff to Brooks. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Ready.
Off the play fake. Here's Young. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. That is a Dafe Owe in there to drop him as he records his 5th sack of the year. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go until halftime. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. And the Chargers are going to take possession here. It's a touchdown. They'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Intercepted. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
On 1st down, Herbert. He'll swing this out to Hampton.
Bold decision there by this quarterback to attack the guy who's already made you pay for challenging him earlier today. He trusted his guy to not only win, but to defeat man coverage, and I think he got away with one there.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That's going to be incomplete. And coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
6 yards to go.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. He's got a man. It's Dobbs. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
And that 1st down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
Herbert to the air again. He's got his tight end, Orlando Gadsden, the second. They face 2nd down and 7.
The second. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and
He'll
7.
get up and spike it, and let's check the clock. Maybe time for 2 plays here before the end of the half. Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. Open man, right side. He's got it. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this 1st half. Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. And this was the old NFL record spot, a 63-yard attempt. That is no good. He missed it. So we reached the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the 2nd half in just a moment. Now this is a surprise. Right out of the locker room, they'll try the onside kick.
Pretty bold call right there, but what you're looking for out of the locker room is just a spark of some sort. They thought they could get it on their special teams. They don't. Now they put their defense in a tough spot, trying to not allow them to extend this lead.
They'll run, and here is Brooks. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
Nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
He finds the big tight end, fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That is caught by the tight end. Tommy Tremble. Touchdown, Carolina. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. Hardman now to return it. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Hey, Ray. Set. 380. Home to 380. Let's go. Ready.
Shotgun snap, and we give it to Hampton. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
Watching him throughout this game has been incredible, Mike. I mean, I've loved watching him perform. The reality is it just hasn't impacted the outcome of the game. It's really been a wasted individual effort unless they can somehow find a way to flip this thing around.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
And once he got his head around, he realized he was in danger. I mean, luckily, he was able to get rid of that ball before it turned into a negative play.
Shotgun now for Herbert. On the run to the right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this one all the way. 73 yards. Touchdown, L.A. Point after now from Dicker. He's got it. The Chargers are able to cut the deficit to 10.
Panthers 31, Chargers 21. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. We get on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard box.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Young. There's a short one caught by Sanders. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
32, ready.
On 2nd down, Young. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
First down.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Brings up
Three.
Throwing is Young. Flush to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it.
That's just such a tough throw. I mean, that's all arm, being able to get your body turned and throw back across your body. I mean, it's one thing if you're just throwing it a couple yards to a check down. But in this case, he's still willing and able to push the ball downfield, and there does come some danger when you throw back across, but in this case, it's a big completion. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
That's right side, taken in by Tremble. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one, and a first down.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Christian Wilkins, the former Dolphin, in there to bring him down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Now, faking the give. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. Oh, he gets that downfield to Tremble, the tight end. Pretty good comeback, to say the least. Not enough for a first down, but a really solid pickup. And it brings us to 4th down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Panthers will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
It's a pistol run, and it's Hampton. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
A loss of 2.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that one.
He's got the hook up downfield with McConkey. And he will take this one in. 72 yards. Touchdown, Chargers.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
After touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. We get on the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. We go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Set.
A run with Brooks to begin this drive. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Dayon Henley there on the tackle.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. Young. A throw left side, caught by Sanders. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's good for 27 and a 1st down.
And the Panthers.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Here's Young. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. It was comfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
I don't think this lead is insurmountable by any means, Mike, but they're going to have to find a way to take advantage of some of these possessions as they try to close this game out.
Ready.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
Here we go. Set.
They'll go. Young. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to have a Panthers 1st down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on 4th down.
Come on. Set. Hut.
Out of the shotgun. Young. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
You. Ready. Blue.
Now Young. It is brought in the end zone. Tannerella McMillan. Touchdown, Panthers. That is 3 touchdowns in this one, and he's up to 11 on the season. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having it.
Rolling right. And he's going to have to eat this one. And down he goes.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
Hardman now to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ready.
On 1st down, it's Hampton. And he'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the 1st play.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
On first down, right back to Hampton. And it was brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter.
Midfield to the 49-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
So back and forth they go as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down. From the gun, it's Herbert. Throw on the run is complete. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Baylor Tiger. Hey, I got it, man, I got it. Stay at home, stay at home.
On the ground, Hampton. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
2nd down, they need 7. Another run here with Hampton. And the Chargers are going to have it 1st and goal. He'll take this down to about the 3.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves 1st and goal.
12. Hey, easy. We're going orange. Right in there.
This defense backed up, but they bring the flyer there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. His running backs had a really nice day, so in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That's going to be incomplete. Good work. Last defender bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough. But you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive and some points. These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
And that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a 4th down, 4th quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs.
So the offense finds themselves in a tough situation. They're down by 2 scores late in this game. They know this is a prime opportunity. They need to play for a touchdown, and instead the defense makes a huge stand, and they got a chance now to close this game out.
They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. He's got it to the 14-yard line. Pick up the 14 as he takes it to the 14.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
Back-to-back, some nice runs. This one good for 11 and another 1st down. Here's 1st and 10. Again, it is Brooks. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. He's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Ready?
Now Huntley. His tight end Tremble over the middle. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 33 yards.
We see so many wide receivers in today's NFL that almost resemble more of a running back style. When they get the ball in their hands, not only are they able to pick up big yards, they're able to fight through tackles and make people miss. That's an element. That a lot of offenses are searching for. Takes a lot of pressure off the quarterback.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 39-yard line.
Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Here we go. Set. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready?
Huntley now. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
The thing is, the offense comes to the sideline now. The quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go.
56-yard attempt.
That is not going to do it. Trying to bite off a rock with that one. It's no good. And their lead will stay right where it is. Throwing on 1st down is Herbert. Right side and hauled in by McConkey. And he's into the end zone yet again. Glad McConkey. Touchdown Chargers. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Kicker now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Chargers have cut the deficit to 5.
Chargers 35.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. Leggett on the return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Got it. Ready? Ready?
Here's a carry for Dowdle. And he'll be stacked up with that. The line of scrimmage.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman, sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
This one complete right side. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left. And it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything. Because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 2. We'll go once more with Brooks. And they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No game.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Throwing, Huntley. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple. Huntley. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have a Panthers 1st down as they get the conversion with a gain of 14. Handoff, running left is Brooks. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another 1st down.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
Oh, so elusive. Even down near the goal line, doesn't quite get in. These guys are set up 1st and goal.
It's been a really good drive so far. But what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal,
and he will take this one across into the end zone. Chuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Carolina.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should also just seal this victory away.
47, Chargers 35. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Set. Motion. 59, 59. Ready.
They'll drop to throw. Downfield, that's Constant. He's got it. And he will score. Quentin Johnson. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
That was step 1. The offense did their job. Get this thing back within 1 possession. So they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back. And it's not going to be easy.
They've got just the 2 timeouts remaining, so they'll line up and take their chances right here with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. Now the timeout Chargers here. That's their second. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 44-yard line.
Ready. Go, Riggs, go.
Another run here with Hubbard. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
It's 3rd and 4.
Ready. 19, charge. Ready.
Back to throw. Huntley. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
I hope we all appreciate just how difficult it is to throw the ball that well while on the run. And the way they teach it, Mike, is kind of cool. They actually teach the quarterback to disconnect your upper body from your lower body. Just keep your feet moving, and however your arm times up, just let it rip. And he does it as well as you can ask.
The Chargers will use their 3rd and final timeout. They stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game.
Here we go.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Go.
Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So it's over. It's a win for the Panthers. They're able to erase the memories from a week ago. A game they really did struggle in. It looked like a different group here as they respond with a solid victory.